Hello, Gloria Hamilton here from Life Mapping Mastery, where we help you master well-being by eliminating anxiety and using tension constructively. Let's look at 3 steps to deal with anxiety caused by overwhelm. Anxiety is one of the main culprits that destroys peace of mind in daily life today. Here we'll look at some symptoms, identify what causes these, and show you how to abolish the monsters. You'll be able to replace anxiety with contentment, still be energized, and most importantly, enjoy what you must do. So, step 1, how to start. In as much detail as you can, write down everything you need to do each day, Monday to Sunday. You'll need to take a bit of time to do this, but it's a one-off. A brain dump is always good. Anxiety usually occurs when you think you don't have the time, capability, or energy to complete everything you need to do. This is basically a form of fear. Fear of not getting things done to the best of your ability. I need to emphasize here, however, it has nothing to do with perfection. Fear is often maligned as though it's a curse, but it's not. You may not need its services in the same way as when you had to escape from the saber-toothed tiger previously, but you still need the many versions of fear in your life today. With list in hand, delegate some jobs. People often love to help, but they don't want to butt in, or they don't see that you need help. Here are 4 symptoms to recognize that you are anxious. 1, you are irritable and fly off the handle easily. 2, you shout at people close to you. 3, you overeat or consume bad foods. 4, you get more bravado-ish, or you withdraw and are uncommunicative. There are 2 types of fear, overt and covert. Overt fear you are aware of. You have a lump in your throat, you get the shakes physically and emotionally, you feel stressed and you rush around. These feelings are on a conscious level. Covert fear is deeply buried within you. You aren't aware that it's affecting your short-term and long-term decisions and subsequent behaviors. You've managed to numb those fears out. This is more insidious of the 2 and is on a subconscious level. These 2 minds, your conscious and your subconscious, must work congruently together or no change happens. There is a truism. Awareness of an issue is 80% towards a solution. Much of your behavior is influenced by your emotions, and it's the relevant emotions that need to be known when you want to change your behavior. How about you now list 4 emotions you feel when you are overwhelmed? They're not going to be pleasant, are they? The only way to deal with the fear associated with overwhelm is to recognize it. Remember, although you may feel as though you have no control over these fears, you do. You always do. It may take time depending on the magnitude of the fear, but you always do. On to step 2. Put your mental attitude under a microscope. The most important trait of a happy person is their mindset. You have to develop a mindset that works for you and with you to achieve whatever you want. Let's look at 4 ways to do this. 1. Develop the habit of gratitude. Every time you are faced with fear, you can look on it as a gift and thank for it. This will alert your subconscious mind. It'll sit up and say, "What? She or he used to get uptight about this. What's going on? I need to check this out." If you decide deliberately not to do anything about that fear, and that decision doesn't harm you, then that has been a gift as it has tested your decision-making abilities. If you decide to name that fear and meet it face to face, then it was a gift, and especially when you succeed over it. Developing the habit of gratitude for everything in your life is empowering yourself. 2. Ask yourself, what's behind the fear? It's very important to understand your true values and their underlying beliefs. A good indication of values that are important to you is asking, am I living them? Or am I just wishing them? Because if you're not living them, you are not being authentic with yourself. Amongst the bonus handouts is a sheet for you to ascertain what's important to you. 3. Ask help from supportive people who will be non-judgmental and won't keep reminding you of your past fears at a later date, and who have a flexible approach to life. This means they won't try to convince you about their way of thinking. 4. Be kind to yourself. Everyone feels fear. No one is exempt. Fear is real. You must acknowledge that you are strong enough to face it. We'll go into a bit more depth in video 2. And then we'll on mindset, and then we'll follow it with step 3. See you soon.